river's edge. I walk through the veil on a narrow ledge. Smoke in the mist like a ghost so faint. Solitude painting the saint, healing the faint from the paint. Street life ain't in the tank, patience tainting the hate. Slow growth ain't in the paint. Night drive through mist where the lights are blurred. Calm rebellion stirred in the word. Introspection word in the bird. Late thoughts bird in the word. Memories minimal in the fog's embrace. Smoke face in the space. Solitude space in the face. Healing grace in the space. Street light space in the grace. Patience grace in the space. Slow growth space in the grace. Night drives grace in the space. Stillness in space in the grace. Introspection grace in the space.
So light, smoke and healing into the night. Solitude bright in the sight. Patience the fight in the light.
Fog wraps the world in a blanket so gray. I stand in the minimum, letting it stay. Smoke stay in the way. Solitude way in the stay. Healing the way in the stay. Street life stay in the way. Patience way in the stay. Slow growth stay in the way. Night drives way in the stay. Calm rebellion stay in the way. Introspection way in the stay. Late thoughts stay in the way. Missed minimal but the memories thick. Smoke quick in the tick. Solitude ticking the quick. Healing quick in the tick. Street life ticking the quick. Patience quick in the tick. Slow growth quick in the tick. Night drives ticking the quick. Calm rebellion ticking the quick. Introspection quick in the tick.
So light, smoke and healing into the night. Solitude bright in the sight. Patience to fight in the light.
Miss holds memories. Smoke flows free. Patience sees. Solitude me. Dawn cuts the mist, but the memories hold. Smoke old in the gold, solitude gold in the old. Healing old in the gold, street life gold in the old. Patience old in the gold, slow growth old in the gold. Night drives gold in the old, calm rebellion gold in the old. Introspection old in the gold, late thoughts old in the gold. Mist gold in the old, memories linger in the minimal light. Smoke night in the sight, solitude sight in the night. Healing sight in the night, street life sight in the night. Patience sight in the night, slow growth sight in the night. Drive sight in the night, calm rebellion sight in the night. Introspection sight in the night.
Missed memories drifting so light. Smoke and healing into the night. Solitude bright in the sight. Patience to fight in the light.
Echoes bounce soft off the room's wooden floor. Candles flicker low behind closed doors. I recline in the chair with the world tuned out, letting the lo-fi soothe what it's about. Smoke twirls lazy in the lamp's dim glow. Solitude flows where the thoughts start to grow. Healing the static from life's noisy feed. Street life, a deed that I no longer need. Patience, a loop in the beats, gentle sway. Slow growth, the way through the everyday. Night drives and headphones, no streets to traverse. Calm rebellion, verse by verse. Introspection creeps in the crackles, warm hum. Late nights become what the day can't sum. Smoke veils the edges in a comforting blur. Solitude stirs the emotions that stir. Healing arrives in the samples, oh so. Street life, a road that's lost control. Patience, the vinyl spinning round and round. Slow growth found in the sound. Night drives through samples of yesteryear's tune. Calm rebellion under the moon. Introspection deep in a lo-fi's embrace. Late thoughts trace the human race. 24 bars echoes in lo-fi. Smoke fills a room. Solitude blooms in the quiet doom. Healing loops, chasing the gloom. Patience grows in the boom. Goes in lo-fi, smoke fills a room. Solitude blooms in the quiet doom. Healing loops, chasing the gloom. Patience grows in the boom. Keys play mellow over static soft hiss. Window show raining up perpetual bliss. Smoke in the grates with the vibe so late. Solitude paid in the choices made. Healing the cracks in the record's old groove. Street life, a move that I disapprove. Patience the repeat in the samples refrain. Slow growth the gain from the pain. Night drives in mind with the beats on low. Calm rebellion slow to show. Introspection dives into layers concealed. Late nights reveal what was sealed. Smoke lingers sweet in the air's quiet hole. Solitude bold in the stories told. Healing completes in the loops endless spin. Street life thin as the night wears thin. Patience the crackle that punctuates time. Slow growth the climb to the prime. Night drives a ritual in audio space. Calm rebellion grace the place. Introspection lingers in the after sound. Late thoughts bound to the ground. 22 echoes in lo-fi, smoke fills a room. Solitude blooms in the quiet doom. Healing loops, chasing the gloom. Patience grows in the boom. Echoes in lo-fi, smoke fills a room. Solitude blooms in the quiet doom. Healing loops, chasing the gloom. Patience grows in the boom. Lo-fi echo, smoking the mix. Patience persists. Solitude fixes. Solitude fixes. Solitude fixes. Solitude fixes. Solitude fixes. Final two phases, but the vibe holds strong. Rooms come to life with the night swan song. Smoke dissipates, leaving echoes behind. Solitude kind to the wandering mind. Healing the loop from the start to the close. Street life a pose that nobody knows. Patience rewards with the serenity deep. Slow growth the keep of the promises keep. Night drives conclude as the playlist ends. Calm rebellion sends to friends. Introspection rests in the static's last breath. Late thoughts bequeath what defies death. Smoke trails faint in the memories play. Solitude stay through the day. Healing the cycles of spin and repeat. Street life a beat that's incomplete. Patience the vinyl's eternal turn. Slow growth the burn that we learn. Night drive eternal in the audio realm. Introspection echoes through halls of tone. Late thoughts alone in the zone. Smoke fades to nothing but the chill remains. Solitude dang from the chains on a 4-bar. Echoes in lo-fi, smoke fills a room. Solitude blooms in the quiet doom. Healing loops, chasing the gloom. Patience grows in the boom. Echoes in lo-fi, smoke fills a room. Solitude blooms in the quiet doom. Healing loops, chasing the gloom. Patience grows in the boom. Feeling the ache from the years gone by. Street life sigh under the sky. Patience, the rhythm and the swings of change. Slow growth, the rain after pain. Night drives, imagines from this wooden seat. Calm, rebelling, sweet in the heat. Introspection deep in the creek and grown. Late thoughts alone on my own. Like a lullaby low. Smoke flow where the memories go. Solitude grows in the quiet I keep. Healing deep where the secrets sleep. Streetlights far off like a distant call. Patience all in the fall. Slow growth tall in the small. Night drives all in the call. Calmer bass small in the all. Introspection tall in the fall. Porch swing solar, smoke in the night. Healing quiet, everything right. Solitude light in the sight. Patience the fight in the light. Porch swing solar, smoke in the night. Healing quiet, everything right. Solitude light in the sight. Patience the fight in the light. Boys beneath me hold the stories old. I let the swing carry what the heart can't hold. Smoke cold in the boat. Solitude bold in the cold. Healing bold in the cold. Street life bold in the cold. Patience bold in the cold. Slow growth bold in the cold. Night dries bold in the cold. Calm rebellion bold in the cold. Introspection bold in the cold. Late thoughts bold in the cold. Swing creaks soft as the night wears thin. Smoke in the spin. Solitude spin in the end. Healer spin in the end. Street life spin in the end. Patience spin in the end. Slow growth spin in the end. Night drive spin in the end. Calm rebellion spin in the end. Introspection spin in the end. Porch swing hold spin. Smoke drifts free. Patience see. Solitude me. Dawn peeks through but the swing holds on. Smoke gone in the dawn. Solitude dawn in the dawn. Healing gone in the dawn. Street life gone in the dawn. Patience gone in the dawn. Slow growth gone in the dawn. Night drives gone in the dawn. Calm rebel
the sky in the hot, smoking the night, feeling quiet, everything right. Solitude light in the sight, patience the fire in the light.
Roads whisper soft in the Indian night. I drive through the wash of the pale moonlight. Smoke light in the sight, solitude sight in the light, healing light in the sight, street life sight in the light, patience sight in the light, slow growth sight in the light, night drive sight in the light, calm rebellion sight in the light, introspection sight in the light, late thought sight in the light, whispers from the road in the pulse so low, smoke flow in the show, solitude show in the flow, healing flow in the show, street life flow in the show, patience flow in the show, slow growth flow in the show, night drives flow in the show. You couldn't do you. Ambient whisper, road in the dark, smoke and healing, leaving the mark. Solitude park, where we embark, patience the spark in the arc.
Pulse subtle under the wheel, steady roll. I let the ambient take full control. Smoke control in the roll. Solitude rolling the control. Healing rolling the control. Street life rolling the control. Patience rolling the control. Slow growth rolling the control. Night drives rolling the control. Calm rebellion rolling the control. Introspection rolling the control. Late thoughts rolling the control.
Whispers echo in the wash of the wind, smoke end in the bin, solitude bend in the end, healing end in the bin, street life end in the bend, patience end in the bend, slow growth end in the bend, night drives end in the bend, calm rebellion end in the bend, introspection end in the bend. Ambient whisper, road in the dark, smoke and healing, leaving the mark. Solitude park, where we embark, patience the spark in the arc.
Roads whisper truths, but the road goes on. Smoke gone in the dawn.
Solitude gone in the dawn, healing gone in the dawn, street life gone in the dawn, patience gone in the dawn, slow growth gone in the dawn, night drives gone in the dawn, calm rebellion gone in the dawn, introspection gone in the dawn, late thoughts gone in the dawn, ambient dawn in the dawn. Whispers linger in the pulse's last beat, smoke sweet in the heat, solitude heat in the sweet, healing sweet
Patience sweet in the heat. Slow growth sweet in the heat. Night drive sweet in the heat. Calm rebellion sweet in the heat. And your stress sweet in the heat. Ambient whisper, road in the dark. Smoke and healing, leaving the mark. Solitude park, where we embark. Patience, the spark in the arc.
Waves of sound wash over endless plains. Horizons melt in the soft falling rains. I float in the ether, no anchor in sight. Letting the currents guide me through night. Smoke blends with mist in the seamless array. Solitude sways in the ambient play. Healing the drift from the chaos below. Street life a flow that we learn to let go. Patience, a wave cresting slow on the shore. Slow growth, the core of what's in store. Night drives in voids where the stars disappear. Calm rebellion, clear without fear. Introspection expands in the vast open space. Late nights embrace the infinite grace. Smoke veils the boundaries between here and there. Solitude bears the soul without care. Healing arrives in the wash of the sound. Street life unbound in the lost and found. Patience the tide pulling gently away. Slow growth the day breaking far from the fray. Night drives through realms where the dreams intersect. Calm rebellion, reflect and protect. Introspection deep in the ambient sea. Late thoughts free what was meant to be. Drifting ambient in the wash we find. Smoke and solitude, easing the mind. Healing way, leaving pain behind. Patience grows in the ties that bind, yeah. In the wash we find. Smoke and solitude, easing the mind. Healing way, leaving pain behind. Patience grows in the ties that bind. Layers build slow in the haze of the dust. Echoes resound from the earth's ancient huts. Smoke integrates with the scent's gentle hum. Solitude comes as the shadows succumb. Healing the voids where the echoes reside. Street life aside in the ebbing tide. Patience, the current that carries us on. Slow growth, the dawn after night is gone. Night drives in silence through ethereal plains. Calm rebellion reigns in the subtle games. Introspection floats on the path so wide. Late nights provide what the day tried to hide. Smoke dissipates in the Andean air. Solitude fair in the everywhere. Healing completes in the washer's embrace. Street life a trace in the sacred space. Patience the flow in the river of time. Slow growth the climb to the sublime. Night drives a journey without end in view. Calm rebellion true to the cue. Introspection lingers in the sounds. Vast field, late thoughts yield what was concealed. Drifting ambient in the wash we find. Smoke and solitude, easing the mind. Healing way, leaving pain behind.
patience grows in the tides bind. Drifting ambient in the wash we find. Smoke and solitude, easing the mind. Healing wave, leaving pain behind. Patience grows in the ties that bind. Drift in the wash, smoke merges with sound. Patience the ground, solitude found. Fading layers reveal the core underneath. Spaces expand where the breaths interweave. Smoke on the vapor in the infinite blue. Solitude true in the residue. Healing the drift from the storms of the past. Street life cast to the winds at last. Patience rewards with the clarity pure. Slow growth secure in what we endure. Night drives conclude as the sounds start to thin. Calm rebellion within the spin. Introspection settles in the quiet expanse. Late thoughts advance in the trance. Smoke echoes faint in the memories wave. Solitude save what the heart craves. Healing in cycles of rise and fall. Street life a call from the distant hall. Patience the ending hum in the soul. Slow growth the whole, making fragments whole. Night drives eternal in the ether's domain. Calm rebellion sustain the flame. Introspecting echoes through voids so wide. Lay thoughts abide where the secrets hide. Smoke trails dissolve in the wash of soft light. Solitude's night turning bright. Drifting ambient in the wash we find. Smoke and solitude easing the mind. Healing waves, leaving pain behind. Patience grows in the ties that bind. And drift in the wash we find. Smoke and solitude easing the mind. Healing waves, leaving pain behind. Patience grows in the ties that bind.
Echo with the steps of the lost. I pause in the dim, counting the cars. Smoke fills the space like a veil so thin. Solitude in the skin I'm in. Healing the bounces from walls closing tight. Street life light in the night. Patience the echo that fades but returns. Slow grows burns what it learned. Night drives through alleys where shadows convene. Calm rebellion, seen unseen. Introspection leans on the brick so cold. Late thoughts bold in the hole. Echoes repeat what the heart once said. Smoke thread in the thread. Solitude spread like graffiti on walls. Healing calls from the fall. Streetlights go yellow on puddles below. Patience slow in the flow. Slow growth, the tag in the dark alley yard. Night drive start from the heart. Calm rebellion, part of the chart. Introspection smart in the dark.
Echo thoughts in reality. Smoke and healing, promises keep. Solitude steep where we lead. Patience a creep in the sleep.
Graffiti whispers stories of solitude, mine in the line. Healing the tags from the years gone by. Street life high in the sky. Patience the delay and the echoes reply. Slow grow while we try. Night drives narrow through the twists and turns. Calm rebellion burns the urns. Introspection yearns for the truth concealed. Late thoughts field in the yield. Alleys hold secrets in every crack. Smoke back in the pack. Solitude track on the back. Healing the lack of the knack. Street lights hack the dark with their beam. Patience dream in the stream. Slow growth team with the scheme. Night drives gleam in the team. Calm rebellion extreme in the theme. Introspection supreme in the cream.
Echo thoughts in reality. Smoke and healing, promises keep. Solitude steep where we leap. Patience that creep in the sleep. Echo thoughts in reality. Smoke and healing, promises keep. Solitude steep where we leap. Patience that creep in the sleep.
Alleys remember. Echoes linger. Smoke fills the void. Patience brings the joy. Dawn echoes faint as the night slips away. I lays awake to the light of day. Smoke gone, but the essence remains. Solitude gains from the pains. Healing the delay in the morning's call. Street life small in the hall. Patience, the wall standing tall. Slow growth, all in the ball. Night drives conclude in the lights off invasion. Calm rebellion, persuasion in the station. Introspection nation in the relation. Late thought station in the nation. Echoes subside but the memory echo. Smoke meadows in the shadows. Solitude shadows in the meadow. Healing ghettos in the echo. Street lights off, but the glow inside. Patience guiding the tide. Slow growth, pride in the ride. Night drives hide in the side. Calm rebellion wide in the glide. Introspection slide into pride.
Echo thoughts in reality. Smoke and healing, promises keep. Solitude steep where we leap. Patience to creep in the sleep. Echo thoughts in reality. Smoke and healing, promises keep. Solitude steep where we leap. Patience to creep in the sleep.
Alleys echo with the steps of the lost. I pause in the dim, counting the cars. Smoke from space like a veil so thin. Solitude in the skin I'm in. Healing the bounces from walls closing tight. Street life light in the night. Patience to echo that phase but return. Slow growth burns what it learns. Night drives through alleys where shadows convene. Calm rebellion, seen unseen. Introspection leans on a brick so cold. Late thoughts bold in the hole. Echoes repeat what the heart once said. Smoke, thread in the thread. Solitude spread like graffiti on walls. Healing calls from the fall. Street lights spill yellow on puddles below. Patience slow in the flow. Slow growth attack in the dark alley yard. Night drive start from the heart. Calm rebellion part of the chart. Introspection smart in the dark. Echo thoughts in the alley. Smoke and healing promises keep. Solitude steep where we lead. stories of old. I trace with my fingers the line so bold. Smoke lingers long in a narrow confine. Solitude mine in the line. Healing attacks when the years gone by. Street life high in the sky. Patient delay and the echoes reply. Slow growth while we try. Night drives narrow through the twists and turns. Calm rebellion burns the urn. Suspicion yearns for the truth concealed. Late thoughts filled in a yield. At least hold secrets in every crack. Smoke back in the pack. Solitude track on the back. Healing the lack of the neck. Street lights at the dark with their beam. Patience stream in the stream. Slow growth team with a scheme. Night drives gleam in the team. Calm rebellion extreme in the theme. Introspect supreme in the cream. Echo thoughts in the alley. Smoke and healing, promises key. Solitude steep, where we lead. Patience to creep in the sleep. At least remember, echoes linger. Smoke fills the void. Patience brings the joy. Yeah. Dawn echoes faint as the night slips away. Alleys awake to the light of day. Smoke gone but the essence remains. Solitude gains from the pains. Healing the delay in the morning's call. Street life small in the hall. Patience the wall standing tall. Slow growth fall in the ball. Night drives conclude in a light. Soft invasion. Calm rebellion persuasion in the station. Inspection nation in the relation. Late thought station in the nation. Echoes subside but the memory echoes. Smoke meadows in the shadows. Solitude shadows in the meadow. Healing ghettos in the echo. Streetlights off but the glow inside. Patience guide in the tide. Slow goes pride in the ride. Night drives hide in the sight. Calm rebellion wide in the light. Introspection slide in the pride. Echo thoughts in the alley. Smoke and healing, promises key. Solitude steep, where we lead. Patience to creep in the sleep.
Shadows play jazz on the walls of my room. Notes bend and twist in the gathering gloom. I sip from the cup of the evening's repose, letting the melody ease what it knows. Smoke mingles with chords in a hazy duet. Solitude sets the stage for regret. Feeling the riffs from the life's jagged edge. Street life a ledge where the brave ones pledge. Patience a solo that builds without haste. Slow growth, the taste of the time we waste. Night drives through tombs where the horns call out. Calm rebellion in the face of doubt. Introspection swings like a pendulum free. Late nights decree what the heart needs to see. Smoke veils the stage in a soft amber light. Solitude right in the depth of the night. Healing the improv from mistakes of the past. Street life a blast from a horn that's cast. Patience the rhythm that holds it all tight. Slow growth the flight into infinite height. Night drives a jam session under the stars. Calm rebellion healing old scars. Introspection deep in the bassline's groove. Late thoughts improve what we have to prove. Shadows dancing to jazz in the smoke. Solitude's melody never broke. Healing swings through the night we poke. Patience grows in the tunes we invoke. Shadows dancing to jazz in the smoke. Solitude's melody never broke. Healing swings through the night we poke. Patience grows in the tunes we invoke. Keys tinkle soft in a corner of mine. Bass walks the line at the thoughts left behind. Smoke curls around like an improviser's dream. Solitude beams in the spotlights gleam. Feeling the breaks in the harmonies flow. Street life below where the crowds come and go. Patience the bridge to the next chord's resolve. Slow growth evolves as the mystery solved. Night drives through clubs where the legends still play. Calm rebellion in the words we don't say. Introspection dives in the solos untold. Late nights unfold in the warmth from the cold. Smoke fills the air with a nostalgic hue. Solitude true to the essence of you. Healing completes in the riff's final bend. Street life a trend that we choose to end. Patience the swinging, the drummer's light touch. Slow growth as much as the soul can clutch. Night drives a voyage on waves of sound. Calm rebellion where peace is found. Introspection lingers in the aftertone. Late thoughts alone in the zone we've grown to. Shadows dancing to jazz in the smoke. Solitude's melody never broke. Healing swings through the night we poke. Patience grows in the tunes we invoke. Shadows dancing to jazz in the smoke. Solitude's melody never broke. Healing swings through the night we poke. Patience grows in the tunes we invoke. 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 Jazz in the shadow. Smoke plays alone. Patience improvising. Solitude song. Final notes fade but the echo remains. Rooms come alive with the memories change. Our smoke dissipates, leaving jazz in the vein. Solitude gains from the pleasure and pain. Healing the soul with the improv's art. Street life a part of the beating heart. Patience rewards with a crescendo so sweet. Slow growth complete on the city's beat. Night drives conclude as the dawn starts to sing. Calm rebellion in the joy that it brings. Introspection rests in the silence post-show. Late thoughts bestow what we need to know. Smoke trails behind like a curtain call. Solitude tall in the rise and fall. Healing in layers of melody deep. Street life asleep from which we leap. Patience the key to the jazzman's code. Slow growth the road that we slowly rode. Night drive eternal in the spirit's jam. Calm rebellion, who I am. Introspection echoes through halls of sound. Late thoughts profound where the lost are found. Smoke fades to nothing but the vibe stays strong. Solitude song playing all night long. Shadows dancing to jazz in the smoke. Solitude's melody never broke. Healing swings through the night we poke. Patience grows in the tunes we invoke. Shadows dancing to jazz in the smoke. Solitude's melody never broke. Healing swings through the night we poke. Patience grows in the tunes we invoke.
soft corner. I recline with the crackle, the night's warm mourner. Smoke mourner in the corner. Solitude corner in the morning. Healing corner in the morning. Street life corner in the morning. Patience corner in the morning. Slow growth corner in the morning. Night drives corner in the morning. Calm rebellion corner in the morning. Introspection corner in the morning. Late thoughts corner in the morning. Light from the lamp casts a glow so warm. Smoke storm in the form. Solitude form in the storm. Healing form in the storm. Street light form in the storm. Patience form in the storm. Slow growth form in the storm. Night drives form in the storm. Calm rebellion form in the storm. Introspection form in the storm. Low firelight, lamp in the room. Smoke and solitude, chasing the gloom. Healing the boom in the loom. Patience the tomb in the room. Crackle pop soft in the lo-fi beat. I let the lamp light guide my feet. Smoke feet in the beat. Solitude beat in the feet. Healing feet in the beat. Street light feet in the beat. Patience feet in the beat. Slow growth feet in the beat. Night drives feet in the beat. Calm rebellion feet in the beat. Introspection feet in the beat. Late thoughts feet in the beat. Lamp swan, glow no wall so bare. Smoke air in the care. Solitude care in the air. Healing care in the air. Street life care in the air. Patience care in the air. Slow growth care in the air. Night drives care in the air. Calm rebellion care in the air. Introspection care in the air. Low firelight, lamp in the room. Smoke and solitude, chasing the gloom. Healing the boom in the loom. Patience a tomb in the room. Lamp light, lo-fi. Smoke in the air. Patience there, solitude fair. Patience there, solitude fair. Patience there, solitude fair. Patience there. Morning creeps in, but the lamp holds the night. Smoke light in the sight. Solitude sight in the light. Healing light in the sight. Street life light in the sight. Patience light in the sight. Slow growth light in the sight. Night drives light in the sight. Calm rebellion light in the sight. Introspection light in the sight. Late thoughts light in the sight. Lo-fi sight in the light. Lamp fades slow, but the memory pops. Smoke stops in the drops. Solitude drops in the stops. Healing drops in the stops. Street life drops in the stops. Patient drops in the stops. Slow growth drops in the stops. Night drives drops in the stops. Calm rebellion drops in the stops. Introspection drops in the stops.